When you're reviewing a new course, this is the route or the way to get to your documents. The fastest way would be going to your Google Drive, and if you click on Shared with Me, for sure you would only get those documents others have shared with you, such as the one I have. What you will see on your computer is going to be the folder with your course number and name on it, and you'll want to click on that, and I will be sharing the whole folder with you and not just your individual document, because during this process you should be looking at each other's shared comments and review. In the folder you'll see a number of copies. There is a one that says blank can make copies, so nobody should use that for entering information. You'll go and you should notice that you have a number of documents, at least 4 of them for the committee members, and then there'll be one that's named Final Report. What the process will be is, as an individual on the committee, you'll do your review and save it here. Then when it is done, the chair or the person who's in charge of this committee will create the final report on this document, and they will go through and kind of summarize what the other 4 people have indicated in the final report. And at that point you would also document any kind of changes you plan to make or have made as a result of the comments you received. And in some cases, if you don't plan to change something, even though someone mentions it, you can just respond to that saying why you're not changing it or that it will not be changed. Comments do not mean you must change everything. What you'll do when you're ready to go is you're actually going to download. These are in Word because it's a Word form, so instead of doing it in Docs, you're going to end up downloading it into Word and completing your work that way. And so here you'd find yours. You would do a right click, or on a Mac you would do Control and have the menu pop up for your document. Click on Download, and then you can go ahead and just open it. You can save it right away, or you can open it, but you want it to open in Word. And when it opens up, you'll see here that this is the form we've been using for a number of years. It is a Word form, so you will want to go ahead and do File, Save As, and put it in a safe place that makes sense to you. I would probably, in my case, I'll maneuver to where I would probably put it. And that would be my OLC folder, my distance learning folder, and then in there I have a folder for course approvals. Let's see, no, backup one. I don't think that's where. Let's see, course. Okay, back here. Evaluation of courses. I'm going to go ahead and make a folder for this, and I'm going to name it the name of the course so I can find it in the future and it won't be disorganized with a number of other ones. So I'm going to create a folder, and then I'm going to save it there. Now I'm working in Word. I can make my changes that I want, including just clicking in the gray box. Oops. by naming it the correct name. The document is already named that, so you can look at that up here to find out which course it is. And what you'll be doing is, if it's met it or not met it, these are the number of points that you should be using for your range. So you can click here, and if it is been completely met, then you might be giving it a 3. And then click in the gray box and you can type in any comments you have there. And that is both positive and comments that are to give advice or recommendations on changes to make things better. Also in this document, you want to make sure when it's an individual, you're just putting your name here. But if you're the chairperson of this little committee, then you will want to list all the members of the committee that you'll be representing their comments on. Also, if you are an individual using the form, you would click here as an individual team member, or if you are the chair of this review committee, you would be clicking on team findings, and so you would only have that. But in my case, I am doing this as me. So let me fill that in. All right, now I've done all of my things. Also, you can just save as you go. I'm going to save, and then I'm going to go back to my course, and now I need to upload that document because I downloaded it. It's on my computer or jump drive. I now need to upload it and bring it back in here. So you can go to New and File Upload. And then you can find your course, maneuver to the right folder. And so it's bringing it in. So here it is. And you want to keep the same naming structure that was there. In this case, it had added a 1 behind it, which is fine. We'll open this up to just view, and you can see at this point, remember when it's all black, you're just in a preview mode. You're going to have to open it with something, either Google Docs, or else you would download it and open it in Word again. But here you can see where I had typed in the course name, my name, and made the checkbox. So the changes are there. So now this is in here, and then the idea is that as a team member, that you will get your review done, you will upload it back here, and then you will stop and look at other people's comments just in case you want to make some changes to yours. You might have made a comment about something that wasn't there, and if you read other people's, they might acknowledge that it is actually there. So then you can go back and change yours, but you'd have to go back to your original Word version and make your changes there, save it, and then upload it back into here and replace the old document. And even though we're asking you to download these and save them and work in them, I think it will work better with the Word form. Also, this way you have a copy of your form on your own computer or jump drive in case something happens, or just if you want to reference it in the future. So other than that, unless you are the chairperson, then you would be done unless you're asked to do something else. The chair of this committee then would use the final report, download it, and then they would be opening all 4 of the reviewers committee comments, and they would summarize them into this document, so it'll be a little lengthier, and then again make either comments about changes that you've made to correct something, add something, and or maybe re-look at something that was missing in the online course. Good luck with your course approval.